about Ronnie. There's so much to tell.
With Maynard, it was only by car. We would 3 station wagons, and we would go to places like, Boston, Detroit. I remember even being in Little Rock, Arkansas in the 60s. And Rufus Jones, you remember Rufus Jones? Speedy. So in my car, there were 3 white guys and 1 black guy, Speedy. And we had a gig in Little Rock. It was like, what, 1962, 63? The height of the racial thing. So it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We pulled up to a restaurant. We all got out, except Rufus. He was afraid. He said, guys, just bring me a sandwich. I'll be cool. I said, no, Rufus, man. You come with us, man. We're a team. You play with us, you eat with us. So he said, all right. So we all got out of the car. We went into the restaurant, which was kind of empty at 5. And the waitress saw us, and she started to shake in her boots. Oh, my God. Oh, I said, excuse me, ma'am, but listen, we're from up north, and we don't have this problem up there. We're just passing through. We're doing a concert at the university, and we just like to get some dinner and be on our way. And she said, well, all right, guys. And so she gave us the menus, and we had dinner, and boom, paid the check, got the hell out of there fast. So, it was kind of strange. But as far as traveling, like flying, it was not until I joined Woody Herman's band. We would have to get on a plane and, go to places like England and, do a tour of the UK. And, yeah, I remember John Hicks was on that gig for a minute, and Arthur Harper was playing bass. Maynard loved everybody in his band. You could feel it. He loved playing. He looked forward to every gig. And we were in his corner all the way. I remember doing a gig at some college, man, and some guy, we were on stage, and the guy wanted to shake Maynard's hand. So Maynard bent down and shook his hand, and the guy squeezed Maynard's hand to where he almost crushed it. And Maynard got so pissed off, he ran off stage, backstage, but before he went backstage, he threw his trumpet down on the floor and smashed it. He was so pissed off. So he went backstage. Luckily, he had another horn. He carried 2 trumpets. But he came back out on stage, and I looked at his shoes. He had a pair of rubbers on, rain boots. So after the gig, I said, Maynard, what's with the galoshes? He said, Ronnie, that's for traction. In case I get into a fight, I have some traction. I'm not going to be slipping around in my English brogues. So, and the guy that shook Maynard's hand, he was a real bastard, And I went up front. I said, you son of a bitch, I'm going to kick your ass. And Willie Maiden, the tenor player, the road manager, he said, Ronnie, stop. Don't go there. So he pulled me back. And so Maynard had such chops, man. It was like one of his featured tunes was like Maria. And then there was something called the bullfight, where he would have to. The climax of the arrangement was he was playing a high triple C. All that, and we never knew if he was going to make it, but he always made it. And he looked like he was like almost not going to make it, but he never failed. So I said, Maynard, what is your secret? How do you do it every night? He said, Ronnie, it's all in the stomach muscles and your butt. You got to tighten the butt muscles, your buttocks, and tighten the stomach muscles, and you'll always come out. Beep. Da, 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 da.